So you guys want to know what's really funny? Why is it every time like I start a live stream or you want to upload a video, there's like two people that automatically right out of the gate hit the dislike button? I don't get it. Do people hate me that much? I'm so confused. What did I do? Anyway, guys, how's it going? I hope everybody's doing all right. Of course, as you're coming in, make sure you guys hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Welcome to the Ship Life live stream. So as we're waiting for people to come in, we're not going to get right into it. We'll wait a couple minutes. I do want to talk about a couple things. I have two cruises that I am officially booking next week, very last minute, but I'll talk about all the details for you guys, give you all the information as far as what I got going on, as well as my future plans for next month, because I got a lot of stuff happening next month, so I'll let you guys know what's happening. Then also we'll talk cruise news. I know the big talk of the town is still what's going on with the crew and that outbreak that's going on board the which ship was that? The Carnival Vista. So we'll be talking about that as well. And then I'll be talking about my giveaway that I have going on Wednesday too. So yeah, like I said, we'll wait for everybody to get inside the live stream and we'll go ahead and get started. Just as you guys are coming in, please hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. We got to offset those two people. 3 people now have come in and disliked. I'm going to fight somebody. I really am. But yeah, so anyway, who we got in here so far? Let me see. Darlene, how's it going? Kathy, Linda, hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Let's see, we got 36 people in here so far. We'll wait a little bit. Oh, okay, we're going up. It looks like everybody's starting to get the notifications. So, like I said, we get people in here, we'll go ahead and get started. Let's know what's going on. Matthew, what's going on? Tony, Sonny, how's it going? From Georgia. Hey, what's going on? What's up, guys? Hey Jay, I'm going to cancel my September 18th cruise on the Meraviglia. Oh man, well I'm actually booking a cruise on that ship for next month, so I'll be talking about that as well. But why'd you cancel it? Is there a particular reason? Can't wait to cruise. Yeah, I can't either. I'm ready for my next one. Not too far out now. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I can't wait for my next cruise. What's up? Justin, miss you. Oh, what's up, Antonio? How's it going? Antonio, we got to book a cruise, man. When did you say you were going on the Mardi Gras again? Because I might go back. I might go back to the Mardi Gras. That was a fun ship. I'm hooked now. But all right, so look, guys. So what I'm doing I have 2 cruises that I'm booking. You're scared? We'll talk about that in a minute because that's going to be a topic for like the cruise news. That's a big question that I want to ask everybody down the road for the news. As you guys are coming in, hit that like button. But I have 2 cruises that I'm booking at the end of the month. So I am officially going to be booking the Bahamas Paradise Grand Classica. I'll be on that ship on the 31st for a 2-day cruise. And then the following day, I have a cruise on the MSC Meraviglia. I'll be doing a 3-day cruise on that ship. So, I mean, I looked at it, and they actually got some pretty cool options here. They both, you should try different ships. Yeah, I'm doing MSC and I'm doing Bahamas Paradise. But yeah, they both have solo options, which I think is really cool. I wish more cruise lines had it. But yeah, I'm excited. I really am. If you guys want to know the details, I have their websites pulled up as well. Just if you guys want the itineraries and whatnot, so I can, fill you guys in. Because, I mean, 2 and 3 day cruises they're going to be quick, for sure. But, I mean, for the most part, I'm probably just going to be working. I'll go in port and whatnot when I get to Grand Bahama because I've never been there. But, yeah, I'm excited. I really am. When you do short trips, do you do the cheaper cabins? I'm debating. Well, so Bahamas Paradise, they got, from what I can see, 4 options as far as your cabins, right? I'm going to do a video explaining all that, breaking it down for you, but they got 4 options. Now, I'll pull it up right here just to give you guys an idea of the price for Bahamas Paradise, because, again, they're like a small, like, cruise line. They had 2 ships, lost one of them during the pandemic, and now they only got 1. But I looked at the options, right? So what's weird to me, because they have a special right now on the Ocean View cabin. So for the 2-day cruise, let's see, we got prices for the interior stateroom starting at $253, which is not bad. Again, 2 days, right? And they're not like a big fancy mainstream cruise line either. But they got the Ocean View stateroom starting at $189. So I'm probably going to jump on that because if you go up to the higher ones, you got the junior suite, which looks pretty nice, to be honest. I'm surprised. It's at $718, and you want the Grand Terrace suite, so that one comes with a balcony, $900, $918. So I don't know, to my knowledge, I don't know if they have like a presidential suite or anything like that. They probably do, but they don't have it on their website here. So yeah, but either way, I'm excited. I'm really excited. So I'm probably going to go with the Ocean View just because it's only a 2-day cruise. But I am booking the balcony as of right now for the Meraviglia. I keep saying that wrong all the time. But yeah, so because the balcony for the Meraviglia, that one's only like $350. So I'm gonna do that one. Don't you find that shorter cruises are more rowdy and booze cruises? Typically, yeah, but it also depends on the location and the time of year. You gotta take that into consideration. I mean, I don't know what to expect for Bahamas Paradise. Meraviglia, thank you. G is silent. Oh, I appreciate it. Look, I'm not Italian, all right? Are the excursions through the cruise lines worth the cost? I would say there's a yes and no answer to that. It depends on what you want. Like some cruise lines can typically get you some nice deals, right? Personally, I'm not big on booking excursions directly through the cruise lines, simply for the fact that most of these places that I go to, I've seen just from my experience, when you go to these ports, you can find that you can go get an excursion for a cheaper price. Whatever you want, whether it be scuba diving, horseback riding, you can usually find your pick and your variety in the port. And naturally, a lot of people will say, "Oh well, I don't want to go in the port because I want to be back in time," and that's a scare tactic. All right, any business that's operating in the cruise port, think of the cruise port as like an airport. All right, everybody knows who everybody is there. They've been verified. They know how to take care of business. It's when you go outside of those areas, you might meet some sketchy people that might not have your best interest at heart. But I always find better deals outside of the cruise port. But if you want to just get it out of the way, especially if you book a cruise early and you want to do it for the convenience, yeah, by all means. I mean, that is a positive. You can get it out of the way and your excursion is booked before you even take your cruise. You don't have to go out there and do the manhunt thing. So it depends personally. I think that's a personal preference, but I do believe financially you can get a better discount if you go into port if you're trying to do excursions. So let's see. I booked a balcony cabin on MSC Meraviglia, December cruise. I'm going to solo, first time, so excited. Yeah, I'm excited too. I've heard a lot of good things about MSC. Gail Johnson, thank you so much for the $1 super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, from Niagara Falls, Canada. Look, you're on the good side. You're on the good side. Do you know why Carnival canceled ports in Jamaica and Grand Cayman? I saw something on that earlier this morning. No, I don't know. It could be because of COVID cases. Could be. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to look at it after, and I'll talk about it on Wednesday. Are they letting non-vaccinated people get off the ship? It depends on the port. So it's not as far as the ports of call, it's not up to the cruise lines as far as who can get off and who can get on. Whenever you get to these port of calls, like Puerto Rico, for example, non-vaccinated people were not allowed to get off when I was on the Mardi Gras. If you go to the other ones, when we were in Dominican Republic and we were in the Nassau, it didn't matter. It just depends, and things are changing so much. So, Psych Girl Raven, oh, that's cool. So, are you psychic? That's so Raven in the house. Thank you for the $99 super chat, the dollar super chat. I appreciate it. I think Cayman canceled cruises until the end of the year. I think that was an issue, and that was a problem early on too. I remember Grand Cayman. They were talking about that like way back when, January, December, 2020. So I'm not surprised. I'm going cruising this Saturday. What ship? What ship? Let's see. No, you're psychological. Okay, got it. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought the psychic powers would have been cooler, but it is what it is. It's okay. Grand Cayman is closed from ships until January. That's what I'm saying. I thought that was already a solid thing. I didn't think there were any updates as far as them allowing cruise ships to go over there. I'm not a huge fan of Grand Cayman anyway, to be honest with you. When you get off the first ship, do you need negative antigen tests before boarding the other? To my knowledge, I wouldn't say it depends on the cruise, right? You should always do your due diligence, do your research. But from what I've seen so far, no. But I do believe MSC, I have to go get a PCR test done, regardless if I was coming for another ship or not. Because I'm not doing like a B2B. I'm booking separately with two different cruise lines. So I got to follow their rules, which are changing pretty much every day. So, Linda, on the Princess Ruby cruise, May to Alaska. Oh, amazing. Yeah, I need to book an Alaska cruise. I might have to do that like before the season's up, but we'll see. I would like to. September 2022. See, I can't wait that long. I don't know how y'all do that. Because if I'll tell you right now, if unless it's like a inaugural sailing or a maiden voyage, I can't book a year and a half, 2 years out. You guys are better than me. I don't have the patience. I can't do it. Not my thing. So what was that? What's your favorite port? I mean, as far as like over here in the US, I gotta say Cozumel. You get the best bang for your buck out there. There's a huge variety of things to do. You can go have a good time. You want to go scuba diving, they got it. You want to go horseback riding, they got it. They got everything over there. Let's see, Mardi Gras September. Oh, I bet you're excited. Beautiful ship. You're gonna love it. You won't want to get off. Question, did you research whether they would let you jet ski activities and they canceled, or you just took the chance? No, I mean, the thing is, I've gone to Nassau. You're talking about for my video? No, honestly, I didn't plan that day at all. I didn't plan on even getting off the ship in Nassau. I just happened to finish my work early, my editing. I decided to go over there and I said, I'll go to Goodman's Bay. If the jet skis are there, cool. If not, it is what it is. Either way, I figured it'd be good content on, in the port of call. I didn't plan. There were a million things I could have done over in Nassau, but that wasn't the point of me going on the Mardi Gras. My plan was to get the ship and a little bit of B-roll footage, like extra footage in port, because it made sense. That wasn't like my plan. It just kind of, it was a video. I'll put it that way. Nikki Young, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It said, I need ship life tumblers and sun visors. All right, well, I mean, I have to go back and check my merch. I mean, I don't think anybody buys any of my merch, so that's why I don't like invest too much into it. Merch is a weird thing. Like, there's a couple channels that are really merch heavy. I'm not like, maybe down the road. I don't know. We'll have to see. You should get free cruises because of the info you give us. Have you inquired about that? No, I don't want it. Because if I go, let's say if I go on a ship and do reviews, like especially as early on as it is now, I don't want to establish that for my channel. I know, I mean, I'm not going to say names, but a lot of people that do that, they do their blogs and stuff for those reasons, right? But if I do a review on a cruise, right, or if I speak openly and honest about a cruise, I want to be able to speak my mind and not have to kind of suck up to the cruise lines because they gave me a room in a free cruise. I don't want that. I'd rather pay out of pocket, unless it's like something that I'm really excited about or media event. And other than that, I don't care much for it. Do you need a passport? A passport for what? For a cruise? Not necessarily, no. Most cruises are what you would call closed circuit. So you're literally going, let's say, from the U.S. to a couple other places back over to the U.S. You don't need a passport. All you need is your birth certificate. But there's a caveat to that. If, let's say, you get stuck somewhere and you miss the ship, you're going to come into some trouble because you don't have your passport. So it would behoove you to have your passport if you're doing traveling. I always recommend it anyway. I mean, a passport is $100, 150, 160 bucks for 10 years. It's not a bad investment. So when are you going to try Royal? We're from Tampa also, and on Mariner of the Seas and Allure in September. I'm not in a super rush. Well, so here's the thing. I got 2 cruises, right? After this, I'm planning on taking my son over to New York because he hasn't been before. I'll be over there for maybe like a weekend, and then I'm going to Europe to go spend time with my girlfriend and do some documenting. I might have some ins to a couple shipyards over in that area between Italy and France. So I'm going to be doing that. But maybe when I get back, I'm definitely going to book whatever cruise is going out first of Tampa. I will definitely be doing that. And I do believe it's a Royal Caribbean ship. If not, I think it's a Carnival. I don't know. I have to check, but I'll be on whatever first sailing out of there. JJ Cruz says that Carnival is unsafe with the virus. What do you think? I don't think so. I mean, like I said, if you guys haven't seen my video already, the way I see it, right, it's just business at the end of the day. I get it. I understand the pandemic and whatnot, but cruise lines are kind of on their own as far as what they need to do, right? Meaning they have to make money, they have to survive. Otherwise, nobody's going to look out for them. Somebody has to kind of take a little bit of the risk and kind of push the envelope to see exactly where we stand with all of this, right? At the same time, I've already said it, this whole thing is extremely political. There's a lot of stuff going on. So it's hard to say exactly what is safe and what isn't safe because just about every single cruise ship that has set sail has had cases. You know, I get it. With the Vista, things are a little weird. However, you can't judge that one ship and just judge the entire fleet when that hasn't happened to the entire fleet. So you got to keep that in mind as well. I'm going out of Tampa in February. Oh, okay, nice. Well, I'll be here. NCL Transatlantic is great too. I've heard. I want to do a Transatlantic one of these days. JJ Cruz says what they feel like is saying and don't fact check anything. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, like, you gotta think about this, right? We're as humans, we're emotional beings, right? We're emotional. We think of every decision that we're going to make with emotion, and then we use the emotion to give it logic, right? So naturally, you know, with all the fear and stuff going on with COVID, which is, again, somewhat understandable, naturally people are going to think with emotion, and they're going to say, oh, well, Carnival's doing this, Carnival's doing that. I look at it from a business standpoint, and if anything, I try to look at both sides in the whole scenario of everything that's going on. So there's a difference there. I booked Australia, New Zealand, November 2022, Royal Princess. Oh, nice. No tourists now without 14-day quarantine. February 2022, canceled for the same reason. Yeah, they're locked up tight over there in Australia. I got a lot of friends out that way. Stay tuned for the simulation cruise update Sunday on the Oasis. Oh yeah, I forgot you told me you were doing that. Have fun. Lucky you. No, that's something I wish they would call me for. Take care of yourself, wash your hands, clean up behind yourself, and you'll be all right. Exactly. Well, my sister has COVID right now. She's a registered nurse. And yeah, she's a little down in the dumps for sure. She has pretty much, you know, she's saying she has like flu-like symptoms, feeling a little weak and stuff. But honestly, I think she'll be okay. Just hit the like. Yeah, everybody should hit that like button. Guys, hit that like button if you're just joining in. It goes a very long way with the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Did you bring us some Shaq's chicken? No, I ate all of it. Don't get me started on Shaq's. I'm going back just to go to Shaq's. Not really, but I'm probably going to go over there. Jenny Lynn, people are overreacting when they hear cases. I would agree. When people who were on cruise ships start dying of COVID after the cruise is all worried. I agree. I agree. I mean, naturally, again, as humans, we're emotional, right? So it can be easy to blow things out of proportion to some extent, right? Unless we're seeing deaths, unless we're seeing a ton of ships come out right now with 20, 35, whatever you guys would consider to be an outbreak, I see no cause for alarm. Personally, it's not going to affect me and my choice of cruises. Like, if it was in my benefit, right? If I felt like going on the Carnival Vista if I wanted to, the fact that they have 26, 27, whatever cases on board wouldn't bother me in the slightest. I'd still sail on that ship. Sending well wishes to your sister. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll have to pass it down. She usually watches she's been watching my live streams recently, so maybe she's on here. How long has your sister been vaccinated? She's not vaccinated. I'm positive right now myself. I'm vaccinated, just trying to feel better. Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing it a lot. It doesn't, at this point, it's kind of like, all right, it doesn't matter if you're vaccinated or not. I mean, yeah, there's some, you know, the fact that maybe it doesn't affect you as much. You don't have, you probably have mild symptoms at the most, but still. There's a lot of arguments that can be made there when it comes to the vaccine situation. That's why, again, I look everything for what it actually is on both sides of it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the $5 super chat. I'm going to call you the Sun Travel. I appreciate you. I will let you know how the simulation goes. Wish you were sailing with us. Oh, that'd be cool. But I don't know if the media, they wouldn't want that for their PR team. I talk too much. So... let's see. Michael Grimes, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. Sending positive healing vibes to your sis. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, if you're just joining in, make sure you hit that like button. And yeah, please ask away. And also, if you have a question, I know this is still kind of new, just put question and in all caps. It'll help me identify it a little bit better. Hey, Ship Life, do you have a captain dinner on the Mardi Gras? No, I didn't. I was at dinner with a lot of the corporates, you know, for the most part. We were getting dinner at like 6 p.m. every day. So yeah, that was pretty much what I was doing every night. But it was still cool being with those kind of people anyway. Michael O'Brien, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you. Great content. Thank you. I try. I do my best. I try to be, you know, as diverse as I can with the content. I know some people don't like some of the stuff I do. Some people do. It is what it is. You can't please everybody. We're moving away from Carnival before the pandemic. Moving away from Carnival before the pandemic due to some experiences that we had. Nothing major, just personal experiences. Like what, if you don't mind me asking? I know everybody has their preference as far as what cruise line they want to sail on. What bothered you the most about Carnival? I love Carnival personally. I like the environment. It really is a fun cruise line. They have a lot of fun. The people there are very energetic. They're my kind of people. Have you ever done a 14-day? No. This Carnival Mardi Gras was my first cruise as a passenger. I've done 14 days as a crew member, but it's not exactly the same. Praise for your sister. Thank you. Thank you. She's fine. She'll be fine. Was the coaster fun, Justin? Let's see. I swear that's the first thing I'm doing on the Mardi Gras. I mean, it was okay. I would recommend everybody do it at least once. Now, as somebody that has worked in theme parks, I've been on some of the best rides in the world, some of the best roller coasters in the world. It didn't blow me away, but I like the fact that you can go on a roller coaster in the middle of the ocean. It's pretty cool. It really is. Let's see. I've only been on Carnival. I've always enjoyed it, but I'm Norwegian. Trying Norwegian in December. You know, that's one thing I've noticed. A lot of people usually kind of stick to the brand, right? Once you try one, you fall in love with Carnival, NCL, MSC, whatever. I think people should bounce around a little bit. Try different lines. You might like it. Question, what would be the longest cruise that you would book if you can book a solo cabin? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That's probably as far as a cruise, 2 weeks. Keep up the great work. It's okay to keep it fun. Yeah, of course you have to, right? Laughing is good for the soul. I agree. That's why I don't let anybody break my spirit. I'm always happy. Well, unless I'm talking about like something serious, but you get my point. I'm never like, I don't let myself be down in the dumps. You can be there temporarily, but just not, you don't want to stay there. It affects everybody after that. DJ Matt Rocks, thank you so much. Wow, for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Seriously. Yeah, guys, I mean, obviously you don't have to super chat. It goes a long way with the channel, but also, you know, it is what it is, guys. I appreciate it. I really do. You guys are helping me buy drink packages. Not really, not really. You're helping me keep the channel running. That's for sure. we got to keep it moving, especially now that cruising's back. You know, these cruises, I'm paying like for myself. You know what I mean? So it's like it adds up after a while. You know, I was canceled on the NCL Prima Canal too, really, but rebooked the transatlantic to Iceland. I have not been to Iceland yet. I want to go. I've been to so many countries. Haven't been. I want to go ahead and take a flight over to Reykjavik or something, and I'll do it at some point. There's a Shaq's Chicken, Big Chicken in California, LA. The other one is in Las Vegas. Yeah, I know. If you saw my review, I mentioned that. A lot of people think it's exclusively to Carnival Cruise Lines. It's not. I mentioned that in my review. Watching from Lancaster. I've been out there. Cool place. I went out there like every year for the Globetrotters. Let's see. I love Carnival, but I've heard there's social distancing. There are social distancing issues. Yeah. I mean, you can. I mean, I haven't been on every cruise, but from what I've seen in videos, you can make that argument on a cruise ship. Period. I mean, but you can also make that on land too. You know what I mean? So, question: Carnival or cruising on the Mardi Gras in January? What was one thing that I shouldn't miss? Ride boat for sure. Check out Shaq's Chicken. I would say check out the specialty dining options. But for the most part, while I was there, I like the people. I really do. They were fun. But as far as everything, food. There's so many different food venues on board. It was insane. You can't go to all of them while on board. That's probably a challenge, right? Because I forgot how many dining options they have there. But just go ahead and check out all the food options. I would say you don't want to miss that. You missed the $5 super chat. Where is it? Let me see. I don't see a $5. Which one did I miss? Somebody can let me know. I apologize, but what super chat did I miss? Let's see. Let me go back. I don't see it. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Oh, I don't see it. Sorry if I missed you, but yeah, somebody let me know. NCL is the safest cruise right now since it's 100% vaccinated cruise. We'll see. We'll see. I got a lot of people on NCL. Like a lot of I mean that's the cruise line I work for. So I got a lot of people that are on board right now and stuff, and things happen there too. I can assure you, right? It's weird. It's a fine line between what's safe and what isn't safe. This is a weird time we're in, and just because it's on paper safe doesn't mean, you know what I mean. We did Celebrity Edge 2 weeks ago. Loved it. Yeah, I want to book on the Edge. I really do. I want to go meet Kate. That's definitely the plan. I got to do that this year. Got to keep those priorities straight, aka the drink package. I mean, it's a cruise, right? Like, why not have a drink or two? Why not? You know. I've applied in Royal Caribbean. When should I expect to hear from them? Well, in a normal world, if you apply to work on a cruise ship, I would say 3 to 4 months. So in this world that we're living in now, 6 months, maybe more, to be honest with you. You know, these jobs aren't exactly in demand. You got a lot of people, thousands, hundreds of thousands on the back burner kind of waiting to get their callbacks, if you think about it. So I would say I hate to tell you, but don't hold your breath. You know, maybe you'll hear from them, maybe you won't. Until a while, we'll have to see. Gail Johnson, thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I seriously, guys, like from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It means so much when you guys like donate to the channel. It helps out. It really does. Question, have you picked a cruise for you and your son yet? I'm not in a rush. Well, my son had surgery, so I'm not in a super rush. But on top of that, the thing is, whenever I take him on a cruise, I want him to get the full experience. And let's say, for example, when you go on most of these cruise lines, the kids' areas are shut down. And then when you take kids as well, there's a situation now where you have to get the exemption sheet. There's so much going on, and I'm not in a rush to take my son just yet because I want him to have the full experience. I know a lot of people have been asking about that. Like, some people have been kind of like rude about it. Like, oh, why haven't you taken your son on a cruise yet? And I'm like, well, I just went on my first one, and we've been shut down for a year. And then prior to that, I'd only been a crew member. So on top of that, I believe in traveling outside of cruising as well. I don't just like cruise. You know what I mean? Like, I go to other places. If you guys haven't noticed that watch my channel, I'm traveling a lot outside of cruising as well. So just be mindful of that. So best bet for Royal Caribbean is probably going through a recruiter. Yeah, thank you for that, Tom. Yeah, if you haven't already. Question, have you seen any videos about the new P&O Iona? It looks amazing. It does look amazing. I saw a couple videos, but I haven't seen anything crazy. I don't think anybody's put up like an official cruise ship tour. Hard Travel can't get over there yet, so shout out to Danny from Hard Travel. If anybody's out here trying to do content creation on YouTube, stop doing the cruise ship tours. Hard Travel's got it covered. Argue with me, fight with me all you want. Just stop doing them. How old is your son? He's 10. He'll be 11 in October. Let's see. Have you done or will you do a Disney cruise? I will at some point. I mean, when I take my son down the road, let's say maybe within 6 months or whatever, I'll probably jump on Disney. But no, I have not done a Disney cruise yet. Outside of cruising, what would be the next best vacation for you? Mexico. Go to Mexico. Go to Mexico without going on a cruise, and don't go to Tulum. Everybody goes to Tulum. It's played out. America owns half of that stuff, so you're gonna pay American dollars, American pricing with pesos over there. So just be mindful of that. Mexico, you'll get the best bang for your buck for sure, and you'll have a great experience. If you have not like traveled outside of like a cruise, I would always recommend Mexico. Cruising with Ben and David are on Iona right now. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, so I mean, I'm sure they're probably gonna put out a cruise ship tour and everything else on board that ship. They're pretty detailed as far as their content. So yeah, I'm sure they're gonna do a great job. Can you recommend any recruiters? Personally, I can't. The only recruiters I know, like, first of all, are you in the U.S.? Where are you at? Is your son doing well after surgery? Yeah, a little bummed out. He can't be as active as he wants, but yeah, my son's doing all right. Let's see. Question: would you do a Virgin cruise despite its tiny pool? Yeah, well, I'm planning on being on the first cruise over here in the U.S. So whenever it comes here, what is that? October, November? Anyway, whenever it comes here, I am going to be on the first sailing, guaranteed. I'm jumping on that ship. I want to see what the big hype is about, or lack of it, lack of their. We'll see. What happens if you miss your cruise ship at port? Well, I've seen it plenty of times. So basically what'll happen is, now this is given that you have your passport, right? There's always an agent at the port, at the ports of call. So should somebody miss their cruise, bottom line is they'll make sure you're taken care of as far as getting to the airport and getting to the embassy, wherever it is you gotta go, but you are gonna have to pay for your way back home if you miss a ship. That's the bottom line. I'm probably gonna do a full video on that, because I've talked to plenty of people that either have or have had to deal with the situation. So I'll do a video on that down the road. I have it on my list of videos to talk about. Let's see. We got a ton of stuff. Justin, on your cruise, what did you think of the cruise staff working? Is it difficult with the new protocols? Well, I talked to plenty of them. I mean, honestly, a lot of them recognized me. So I had a lot of in-depth conversations, and we talked about stuff that was going on board. The crew, and I'm probably gonna do a video about this, by the way, too. But the crew, some are having like a pretty rough time, to be honest with you, because like for a lot of them, they don't have this. There's a lot of rules right now, the crew bars being closed and them not getting granted shore leave. So they're pretty much like, it's just work and then back to your cabin for the most part. So a lot of them are just kind of struggling, but they're kind of sucking it up because they're still grateful to be there and they got to make the money. So, but overall, they're doing okay. Cozumel shopping mostly, lacks chill cabana Lux sites. Yeah, I would agree, but I mean, as far as like your bang for your buck, Cozumel is probably the best bet as far as the Caribbean. I don't think anybody can argue that. I've been watching Emma cruises on Virgin. I've been watching her through Instagram, and it does not appeal to me at all. Well, it looks like they've made some changes, right, since Emma did her last review, but I don't know. We'll have to see. See, Panorama Cabo was great. I'm going to jump on the Panorama this year. So I'll be out there. And then I got friends on the NCL Bliss, which is also over in LA. So I might do a back-to-back. So I'm going to jump on the Panorama, and then right after that, probably circle back and go on the Bliss. That's my plan. So I'm probably going to do that after I get back from Europe. Let's see. Do you ever feel like the Mardi Gras had too much clutter, pools, activities, boat-wise? Good afternoon. Oh, good afternoon to you too. But no, I don't think so. I thought there was an overwhelming amount of dining options, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. For somebody that maybe enjoys the ship and they want to go back, they've got more options. But I think the cruise lines, I mean, every single square inch of a cruise, of a ship is real estate, right? That you should use to the best of your ability, right, to make money. So no, I think cruise lines should pack that ship with whatever they can. Dang, I never got the notification of this stream. What did I miss? YouTube is at it again. They hate me. well, if you're just coming in, make sure you hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. Everybody else too that hasn't. But no, you didn't miss much. I was just talking about I'm booking 2 cruises. I'm going on Bahamas Paradise, the Grand Classica, at the end of the month on the 31st. That's when I sail out, 2 days, and then I got a 3-day on the MSC Meraviglia. Missed my super chat too. Did you put a super chat? If you did, I'm sorry. I appreciate it, but thank you. Sorry. Question: missed my super chat. Any plans for a park this week? Disney World, SeaWorld. I just don't know if you guys want to see that. I mean, I can get into any theme park, especially living in Florida. Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, you name it. If I do that, I mean, I'd probably have to pull a Kyle and JoJo and I'll start a separate channel on that. People have been talking about it, but I'm thinking about it. Well, we'll see. If you guys want me to do the theme parks, I know them very well because I work for most of them. But yeah, it's up to you guys. I can do that. I can give it a try. Nassau is very overrated. No, that's you hit the nail on the head. It is. It is for sure. I would 100% agree. Larry Albright, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. And guys, by the way, like if you see the stream is kind of like just moving, right? So whatever you're seeing on that little stream there, mine's is going like twice as fast as that because it's on this little screen here on my phone. I apologize if I don't get to you. Just let me know and I'll definitely give you the shout out. And thank you for the super chat. I apologize. Jay, what did you like most about the Mardi Gras? The variety. I wish they had more variety in entertainment, but other than that, the variety of it and the people also. It was my first time technically it was my first time as a passenger. And seeing how the people were reacting on Carnival as opposed to like an NCL ship, I loved every second of it. People were actually having fun. You know, not everybody there was caring about, boasting about how many cruises they take or the balcony suite or whatever loyalty program, whatever rank they were. I hate hearing that. Where are your next cruises sailing from? So I'm sailing from West Palm Beach and then for the Bahamas Paradise and then Miami for the MSC Meraviglia. Mardi Gras is bomb. Family Feud, yeah, Family Feud is fun. I went every time they had it. It was great. Now, given, I do have to say with Family Feud, I wish because I hate when things are kind of limited as like a PG show and stuff like that, right? Because they advertise as like an adult version of 18 and up Family Feud, but it wasn't exactly 18 and up. I felt like the PG version was a little bit more risky than the 18 and up version. If it's 18 and up, or if it's X-rated, or if it's adult only, I like no filter. That's my personal preference, whether it comes to comedy or a show, anything of that nature. I want to see something. I want to hear something, like something fun. I hear the Mardi Gras has about 4,000 people on it right now. It did for the maiden voyage as well. How was the COVID testing on the ship? It doesn't exist on the ship. I mean, they have tests on board for people that may test positive like they had on the Mardi Gras, but that's it. They don't have testing on board. When I was in Nassau, that was our last port of call, there was a giant line because there was a booth that would allow COVID tests in Nassau for the people that needed it in order to go home. So that was it. They don't have COVID testing like Royal Caribbean or I believe Celebrity as well. They have it on board or they have it available to you. They don't have it on board Carnival ships. You'll love Quest on Royal Caribbean. Yeah, I've heard good things. I'll have to check it out. Would you recommend the workers to try being a passenger to experience it firsthand? Why and why not? Yeah, I mean, honestly, in a real world, I would say both sides would be great, right? A passenger should be a crew member at some point for like a day or a contract, right? And a crew member should be a passenger just to kind of get the feel for it, right? But I think it would more so be on the other end of the passenger being a crew member so you can see what it's like. Because as a passenger, it is what it is, right? You're just kind of like no hassle vacation type deal. So yeah, I would say yes and no to that. I think it'd be more important for a passenger to see what it's like to be a crew member as opposed to the other way around. Jay, you should be a cruise director. I hear that so much. I wouldn't do it. Not enough pay. Not that it's all about the money, but for me to be gone that long at this point now, with my son being the age that I am and what I've created here on YouTube, it would need to be worth it. Because all I'm basically getting is okay pay as a cruise director, running around like a chicken with my head cut off, parties, hookups, stuff like that, and I'm not really interested in that stuff anymore. So, casino is massive. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that casino's big on the Mardi Gras. See, you guys have to come Friday night to SeaWorld. They are having a beer craft. Yeah, SeaWorld, I like SeaWorld, right? I know a lot of people have their issue with SeaWorld, but it's not necessarily SeaWorld. People have seen Blackfish and what happened over there, and there's a big media uprising about what's going on. It's deeper than a lot of people understand. I love how Captain Kate joins in on all the aspects. I do too. I'm telling you, I want to make some videos where I would love to. So we'll see. I mean, I'm trying to try to get on there sometime this year. Justin's growing up. I know, right? Well, you hit that crossover phase, right? I'm 28. I'll be 29 in November, and then I'll be 30 next year. You know, it's like we got things to do. We got things to do. All right. NCL MSC will test you before you board. The rest don't have. Oh, wait. Oh, I got deleted. Oh, okay. Well, anywho, did you know Tyler Gray, cruise director for NCL? He was great. No, I never met Tyler. No, we had Alvin, and then we had I forgot her name. Really cool girl from the UK. I forgot her name. Everybody was obsessed with her. Mardi Gras does not have COVID for people who show up unprepared. Wait, does COVID for people who show up unprepared? No charge there. They don't advertise. No, I think people are asking for on board though. Like we're not talking about in the cruise port. We're talking about on board the ship. If somebody, let's say, if they're having to go home or to another country and they need a COVID test, The Mardi Gras and Carnival Cruise Lines does not provide that. When's your birthday? November 8th, 1992. That's right. I'm the best in the world, a Scorpio. And judge all you want. You can hate all you want. I'll put it that way. Being a dad, has that effect on you? Speaking from experience. Yeah. I mean, I was also 17 when I had them. You know what I mean? So, like, I've had to do a lot of growing up to a certain extent. Didn't a trainer get eaten by a killer whale? Yeah, Don Brancho. Yeah. That's actually how I got into all of this. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a marine mammal trainer. They were offering that program at SeaWorld to kind of get you in there, like not as a trainer, but like to kind of get into the marine lifestyle, right? But they canceled all that after the trainer got killed. So I'm a cabin crew air stewardess for domestic airline. Which field would be most suitable to apply to in the cruise ship industry? I would say maybe like a face-to-face. Maybe you could do guest services. It depends on, honestly, your personal taste. If you're a dancer or maybe you're just like a partier or something like that, like Carnival, they have the fun squad, right? They need to bring back the fun force, the break dancers. But yeah, I would say it comes down to personal preference. But if you're good at speaking and you're good at interacting with people, something like guest services or excursion team would probably be the best bet. And no, she didn't drown. Like if you look at the whole story, the whale dragged her down and held her down there. She didn't just drown. Let's see. My birthday is November 8th. No way. Live in St. Petersburg. So I'm talking about. Look, we're Scorpios. We shouldn't meet though, because Scorpios are crazy too. You mean scorpion? Look, don't mess with us, all right? We're dangerous people when we have to be. Let's see. Cabin crew, we already went over that. The best, oh, Matt Mitchum. Yeah, I've heard good things about Matt Mitchum. I've heard great things. Quest is awesome on Royal, no censorship, hilarious. Yeah, I've heard. I can't wait. I mean, they don't have, so when I was talking to, I had a good conversation with a couple of the comedians at breakfast with on Carnival, and they say they like Carnival because there's no censorship, in their comedy acts. They can kind of say what they want, which is nice. I think it should be that way all the time. Comedians are the only people that are allowed to tell the truth, so you shouldn't limit them to what they say. I would love to go on a cruise, but worried about seasickness. Well, there's plenty of things. It's like little patches and there's plenty of things, you know. Maybe you might just need a balcony cabin so you can actually see where you're at for like the spatial awareness or something like that. It just depends. No, Jen, you're late. No, get out of here. No, I'm joking. Welcome. I was obsessed with Fun Force. They need to bring it back. Samara, oh hey Samara, how you doing? Guys, oh this girl was like the coolest person on board the ship. She was a loner, but no, she was dope peoples. Yeah, Fun Force was dope. They need to bring it back. They need to just have me do it. I can be a one-man army. I'll talk on the mic and flip around over people and stuff. It'd be cool. I need to talk to Carnival about that. How would you handle isolating if you caught COVID on the ship? If it happened to you, to a YouTuber, it happened to a YouTuber recently. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm not gonna say their names because they asked not to be mentioned. But no, I mean, obviously, if I had found out I had COVID, I would just isolate myself in my room. If I felt like I was getting sick or something of that nature, yeah, I'd isolate myself in my room. You call whoever you need to call as far as the shipboard doctor, and you get it taken care of. You get tested. You figure out if you have it or not. If that's the case, you stay in your room. It would suck, but it is what it is. Now, I mean, I personally wouldn't care. That'd be some great content. You know what I mean? So it wouldn't bother me either way. It is what it is. It's all part of the journey. Have you announced your 2 upcoming cruises? Yes, I will. What's up, Samara? So cool. Anyway, look, so I will be going on, I'll be doing a 2-day cruise on the 31st of this month. I'll be going on Bahamas Paradise because nobody really knows a lot of information about that ship. So I'll be doing a 2-day cruise to the 31st. The day after that, I will be going on the Carnival, the MSC Meraviglia. I'll be doing a 3-day cruise on that. So, and then that one I'll be getting a balcony cabin, so I'm excited. But yeah, MSC, I mean, I've been looking at their website all day. They got some deals right now. Couldn't turn that away. Emma was the cruise director on the Panorama. I don't know if I ever met Emma. I forget. So it's a British girl. I was with NCL. I don't know what. Anyway, were you not worried about your health on the Mardi Gras with self-service? And no, no, I wasn't worried. No. I mean, as you can see, I'm fine. No, I wasn't worried about that. No. I'm sorry, like with the traveling and stuff that I've done, you gotta think prior to that I was in Mexico and me and my girl, we were all over the place partying, and no, that doesn't bother me. I mean, call it what you want, but no, I'm not bothered by that. I also live in Tampa, Florida. We party hard here. There's no mask mandate, no nothing. So no, it doesn't bother me. Favorite cruise ship? Well, I haven't been on enough cruise ships to have a favorite. I mean, at this point, Mardi Gras for sure. For the environment, for the people, for the festivities, everything they have on board. I had a great time. Been there twice, Bahamas Paradise. What do you think? All right, so has anybody else been on Bahamas Paradise? And for Trina, what was your experience on the Bahamas Paradise? I just can't really find any information on it. So for me, I figured it'd be a good ship to go document, do a review on. On top of that, it's extremely affordable, so why not? Will you be saying sailing Allure anytime soon? I don't know. I mean, I think it's going to be posted up there in Port Canaveral for a while. It looks like a cool ship, massive ship, by the way. I might. I gotta really like sit down and kind of plan out my sailings because, like I said, I got 2 cruises. After this, I'm probably gonna go up to New York with my son for like a weekend, and then I'm going over to Europe. So I have to just kind of plan everything out for when I get back. Let's see. I'm 3 days and over a couple decades older. I like that. That's great. Let's see. Have you done any smaller ships? Like, no, the Carnival Mardi Gras was my first cruise as a passenger. We Floridians are tough. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we are. Wait, did you see Jay's video on the Mardi Gras? Did he look worried? Yeah, if you guys saw my videos, no, I'm not worried about anything on the Mardi Gras. No, definitely not. That was the last thing on my mind. I was there to have fun and document and just, experience cruising as a passenger. It was great. Start taking ginger products before you cruise, and ginger candy helps. I mean, I don't need to help anything. I drink a lot of tea and water, and like, I mean, if you want to talk about remedies and stuff like that, as far as that goes, I mean, I would consider myself pretty healthy, and I know a lot of people hate hearing that, but it's the truth. If I get COVID, I'm probably gonna have like mild or whatever, but I try to do my best to like kind of social distance myself from people for the most part, but I'm not so worried that I wouldn't take a cruise. Oh wait, we already read that one. Let's see. I'm 3 days on. I'm just like doubling up on everything. Question: is it a double standard that one of the bloggers got COVID and doesn't want the name to be mentioned? But if it had been anybody else that got COVID on the ship, they would put it out in the front. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. Now, given people have still mentioned who they are and stuff, but like, yeah, I get what you're saying. It would be a double standard. Yes, of course it would. But I mean, if you reveal it on social media, you can't expect people to just. That's impossible. You've already put it out there to the world. You're not going to tell people after you put it out there to the world, say, hey, but don't you guys talk about it. What do you expect? You know what I mean? So no offense to them. That's why I didn't mention it. You know what I mean? I decided to stay respectful. Let me see. Am I vaccinated? Yes, I'm vaccinated. Scorpios rule. Yeah, we're the best. Everybody knows that. Carnival still hasn't gave me an exemption request for my cruise for my kids. On our sale date is, wow, on the 23rd. Okay. Never quit cruising with Carnival, or never cruising with Carnival again. Flights booked and all. Yeah, they're very last minute. They were the same with the maiden voyage as well. But guys, see, this is why I'm not trying to take my son right now, because the exemption sheet for all these cruise lines, it's too much. It really is right now. You don't even know until the last minute if you can even go on the cruise to begin with. Question: did anyone from Carnival offer you a job dancing? No. I did meet up with the entertainment director. He gave me his card. He told me he wanted to talk, but that's it. They don't have the fun force anymore, so they have no reason to hire like breakdancers. It'd be fun, but I doubt that will happen. Wife was quarantined for 36 hours on the Royal Caribbean. She had stomach cramps, and they gave her unlimited water and movies. Told her she wasn't allowed off the ship. Well, yeah, that's expected. You have family in NYC? Yeah, my sister lives in Brooklyn. Was that Diane? Do it. Go on the Lord. It's amazing. I have to. I mean, I saw the ship. Like, whenever I got off the Mardi Gras, I mean, if you guys saw the end of my video for my last vlog, I was literally right behind the Allure of the Sea. So I might have to check it out. Do you think Love Boat can be found on a cruise ship? Yeah. But you'll probably find some fun times before you find love. I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? Question, Justin, wondering, what's your favorite blogger you met on the cruise? Who was your favorite blogger? I would say JoJo. Me and him, we clicked off real quick. Second would be Danny from Hard Travel. I was surprised. I didn't know how he was going to be, but he was a really cool guy. Very, very well spoken, very educated. But he's also very down to earth too. So JoJo, Danny from Hard Travel for sure. Now, given AK Travels and everybody else who met Alana, I had already met them prior to this, but they're good people as well. I do not care for it, but to relax and do nothing, it's okay. Yeah, I agree. What's your plans for cruising next year? Well, the only thing that I'm looking at for next year so far would be the NCL Prima. I do plan on getting on that ship. I just don't know if I'm going to get on the inaugural sailing, but we'll see. Staying hydrated is 90% of the seasick battle. True. I mean, that's life. Always stay hydrated, guys. I was ripped off 800 back in 2013 in the Bahamas Paradise. Would never recommend. Ooh. Okay, well, thank you for the feedback. I appreciate that. Trina, for Bahamas Paradise. I loved it and it was fun. Same time, you will enjoy it. It was a celebration, but got to try the Classica. Oh, okay. Wait, so but was it like a party ship for you, or was it just kind of laid back? And I guess did you go on a weekend or did you go on like a weekday? You do look healthy. I try. I mean, I do my best to keep healthy. I mean, I'm a professional breakdancer and acrobat. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I drink and stuff, but yeah, for the most part, I try to take care of myself. Your vlogs were informative and fun, and it would make anybody want to cruise. Oh, thank you. Well, maybe the cruise lines will recognize that, and we'll do some brand deals. We'll see. Down the road, time will tell. Florida has been open before other states, and we haven't needed to wear masks, so a lot of Floridians are okay with how the cruises are. We just want to be on them. I agree. I 100% agree. I think you should do a podcast with hard travel and AK adventures. That'd be awesome and cool. I know, like, so the thing is with my channel growing the way it is, I'm trying to get to 100K. That's like I'm so focused on it right now. I have so much variety on my channel as it is right now. Somebody didn't like when I said that, by the way, but I mean, I'm not trying to be cocky or anything like that. I do have the most diverse channel here on YouTube, right? I don't think anybody can argue that. If you know somebody else, I talk about everything. But it's not a brag. It is what it is. But as far as like maybe extending down the road, I'm trying to maybe go toward more opening up more social media platforms. Maybe go to Twitter and Instagram and whatnot. But I'm not in a rush to expand just yet. I feel like we're in a good place right now. Watch out, John Hill. I like it. I like it. Do you ever get seasick at all? I got bad. No, I got bad when I was on a cruise in 2016. No, I've never gotten seasick. I've never had that problem. I mean, you gotta think, I spit on my head for a living. I don't get dizzy. You know what I mean? Well, not even for a living anymore. But there was a time when I did. It doesn't bother me, and I can still. So if you guys saw my videos and backflipping all over the place, no, I don't get seasick. How long have you been an acrobat? Would like to take an adult beginner class. I've been doing it since like, I mean, I'm not professionally trained. I'm street dancer, street acrobat, but I've just been around professionals. I've been doing it since I was 13. There's a vlogger who did a review of the Paradise Cruise. Her channel was Edna's World. Okay, I mean, I'm sure we can find them, but as far as them being like readily available to the point where you can get different perspectives, no. So that's why I'm going on board. Ship Life, yeah, very diverse channel. I try. I know some people don't like about some of the things I talk about, especially like what would be considered the darker things. But I feel like this stuff needs to be talked about because awareness is important. Skip Twitter. Instagram is fun though. Yeah, I mean, I'm not big on Twitter. Twitter's cool, but there's a lot of drama that goes on Twitter. Instagram, I'm just trying to update my personal channel. So it's like, or my personal Instagram account, because I figured why not? Gives people a little bit of perspective about who I am as a person, and just kind of, I don't want to have two Instagram accounts, at least not right now. Your vlogs are the best. I appreciate that. I was really worried. My first time doing the vlogs. Like a vlog like that, especially on a ship, I was really worried. I appreciate you guys. I mean, they got a lot of views, so I'll be sure to keep them going. I've seen people do it so many times, never knew how. Oh, the acrobats? I mean, excuse me. The acrobatics, it's not that hard. It's just trusting yourself, really. The confidence. Have you ever helped someone become a travel agent? No. Travel agent thing is, that's not really my thing. See, I'm trying to find my water. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. There we go. Yeah, I'm not really on the travel agent thing. Bahamas Paradise wasn't bad. Went for a bachelorette party. Ooh, okay. What happened there, Tammy? That's what I want to know. Let's see. Staff was good. Drinks were strong, and food wasn't bad. Cannot compare to the other cruise lines. Yeah, I'm sure you can't. But Tammy, a bachelorette party. Do tell. How'd it go? You make any bad decisions? That's okay. Look, it's true what they say. What happens on the ship stays with the ship. All right. Weekend, it was fun and laid back. I enjoyed it. I needed more than 2 days for a quick vacay. Yeah, I would need more than 2 days as well. But I'm gonna go there more so for documentation purposes. So I'm still gonna have a good time though. You know what I mean? Do you cruise on Royal? I will. I haven't yet. I've been on a couple ships while in port, but I have not cruised with Royal. Para DJ has some good Bahamas Paradise from the celebration. Well, I am going on the Grand Classica. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure they do. I'm going to do some research, a little bit more research, and see what I can see about the Grand Classica before I go on. Do you think there'll ever be strip clubs on cruise lines like Virgin? I mean, no, I can't see that. I mean, there's enough men and women going around on board the ship as it is. I don't see the appeal, personally. And who would be the strippers? The crew? That's just a recipe for disaster if they don't want the crew and guests to mingle, because somebody's going to be offering the extra services if you think about it. It is what it is. That'd be a bad idea. Hit smashing. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, guys, hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Tales from Tammy's cruise party. No, her bachelorette cruise party, the Chronicles. Look, I'm gonna put her on Ship Life Stories. You gotta tell me all about it. I've been on 3 Royal Caribbean cruises. They were great. I bet they were. Rap fishing. Oh, you better stop. What do you know about that? Hit that rap fishing. Oh, what's the name of the channel? Tell me his channel name. How does life on... Oh, give me a second, guys. How does life on the ship work when you're a private company? Eating, sleeping, silly things like wearing suits. What do you mean when you're a private company? We talking about like, I mean, you're talking about as a crew member, or are you talking about, what do you mean? If you can like clarify that, I appreciate it. Cameron. Bahamas Paradise was my first cruise years ago. AC went out and we slept on the deck. I loved it. Okay. Oh, you're a Navy bat. Gotcha. Makes sense. Okay. Wife hated it and never lets me live that down. I would go again. Oh, well, look. I mean, this is the era. We all like relatability, all right? So, I mean, it just happened to work out for you. Why is a running front somersault more difficult than a standing backflip? I find front flipping forward scarier than flipping. Well, I think it depends on what you start out with, what you do first, to be honest. I did front flips first, but a backflip I learned in like a week. It just depends really on the person. Let's see. Do you have an itinerary of what you'll be cruising and when you'll be cruising? I think you'll have some followers. Yeah, well, so I said already, I'm cruising on Bahamas Paradise, the Grand Classica. If you guys want to see the itineraries, they're not big at all whatsoever. We're going to, so we have what, the 31st is boarding. The ship sails. Where did I put I wrote all this stuff down and I don't know where my journal is. But anyway, I think we left at like 7 p.m. The following day we get over to Grand Bahama. We got one sea day and then we're back. Well, we don't have one sea day, sorry. We have that the following day we're back. Okay, 3-day cruise or 2-day cruise. Let me pull it back up again for the MSC Meraviglia. So the MSC Meraviglia, where's the itinerary? Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna pull it up. Give me a second, guys. It's loading. Computer's slow. Let's see. One moderator telling us to use caps, another saying don't. Well, I'm telling you guys, my moderators, if you have a question, put it in all caps. I'd appreciate it. Let's see. What's up, Jay? Kevin and Renata? Renata here. We're a couple that met you on the Mardi Gras. Every time we bumped into each other, we ended up. Oh yeah! But you guys were in my videos, right? I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all made the video for me. Seriously, you did. I appreciate you guys. Just got invited to training with Park West, who work on cruises as their own company. Oh, okay. I know about Park West. Yeah. Never been on a cruise before all that, so perhaps silly question to ask. I mean, you're technically still crew on board, you know what I mean? So yeah, you would still have all your stuff taken care of as far as food and rooming accommodations, unless they do things a little bit different, which I doubt it, but who knows? Let's see. I went on my first cruise in 2018, had a great time on the Carnival Sensation. Scorpion. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, Scorpio. That's what I'm talking about. We're the best people. Going on the Carnival Glory in April. First time cruiser. Can't wait. Oh, you're going to enjoy it. You're going to officially be addicted. Man, what's going on with this MSC thing? I'm so confused. I feel like I got to go start right back over. I want to share with you guys the itinerary. We're only going to one stop. It's a 3-day cruise. If they at you, it should highlight for you. So it doesn't on my feed, but it does for everybody else. Question, silly but curious, is there a jail or a holding cell on board the cruise? Someone once told me this. Yes, there's a morgue on board, and yes, there's a jail, the brig, right? And oftentimes the brig is normally located in the security office downstairs in the crew area. At least that's how it was for the cruise lines that I've been with, and this from my other friends telling me on other ships. That's usually how it works. Do you prefer MSC or Cunard? I mean, I haven't been on either one as of yet, but I would say MSC. Cunard sounds, at least from what I've heard about the demographic, a little too fancy for my taste. Let's see. Question. So with us expected to wear suits, I will have to buy all these myself beforehand. Wait, so what position would you be? They'd be washed and ironed, ready for each event. I guess so. I mean, usually they take, you know, if you're contracting with somebody, they take care of that for you. I've completely lost. Oh, it just completely went away, and I gotta go find this all over again. I can't remember the name. I don't know if it's a private island or what. Let me go ahead and check out the Meraviglia again. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this info up for you. Ship life. I'm going on the Carnival Pride, Western Caribbean in 3 months. It will be my 5th cruise. Nice. Rack them up. Rack them up. Just don't be those like people that like have to like brag about how many cruises you've been on. Like the truth is, nobody cares, guys. Nobody cares. I don't know how many people that like the first thing they tell me is, "Oh, I know what I'm talking about. I've been on 100 cruises," and I'm like, "That's great." I mean, but do you do the same thing on every cruise? Or are you actually getting experience by trying out new things? Most people don't. So, see my point here. Now I gotta find this all over again. I can't remember the name of this little private island thing that they got over here. Oh, thank you. I'm sitting here trying to find it. Yeah, Ocean Cay. That's their private island, right? So I'm gonna be going over there. Let me see. But now that it's actually loading back up. 3 nights, Bahamas, or Caribbean and Bahamas. September 3rd. All right, now here's the full itinerary. Question, are you on the Shipmate app? No, I'm not. I want to make my own app one day. Guys, so what if I made like a a dating app for like cruisers? How interesting would that be? Or just like a social media app that actually works on board the ship as well. I think that'd be fun. It's like, let's say if somebody's booking a cruise like a couple months out, they can already start talking with people before they get on the ship. I know people create the Facebook group and all that, but what if there was like an actual app specifically targeting that? What are your thoughts on the 27 that tested positive on Royal Caribbean? Are you talking about Royal Caribbean? You're talking about the Carnival Vista. Do you think they were fake positive? You talking about the false positive? That could be a likely scenario, but who knows? I think it's a little weird how it all just kind of just exploded. Now there's 27 cases on board, or 26, or whatever the case is. A little weird. It's hard to say. I just think it should be investigated. If that's the case, I really don't care. Again, I would sell on that ship any day of the week. As long as they're not turning into deaths or something like that, it doesn't bother me in the slightest, to be honest. All right, so on the 3rd, February 3rd, for my cruise on the Meraviglia, we got Friday, August 20th. What am I looking at? Day 1 would be Port Miami, leave at 7 p.m. The following day, Ocean Cay, so their private island. We get there at 9, leave at, ooh, wow. We get there at 9, we leave at 11 p.m. That's interesting. Okay, well, it's a private island, so they can kind of leave as they see fit. Then we got a sea day, and then we're back in Miami at 7 a.m. I don't think single men go on cruises. That's not true. It's just men are horrible at planning things. Most of us, you know. So usually when you see a man on the cruise, you're usually dragged along. To be honest with you. Loyal to Royal. That app will be cool. Yeah, maybe down the road. It's going to cost a lot of money, but why not? Sounds good, but what age groups would you be targeting? It's not an age group target. I mean, obviously you attract a younger crowd, probably with a social media app or like a dating app or a meeting app, you know, but it'd be for everybody, anybody of any age. It's like a cruise ship Facebook group. I think it'd be fun. Long days leaving in private port. Yeah, that's true. Actually, now that I think about it, whenever we were at NCL, we were there pretty much like all day. Let's see. Love my pink Ship Life hoodie. I know I got to get more of those. Or at least put it on my store. Oh, we did hit 300 likes. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. For those of you guys that are still in here and haven't hit the like button, if you can hit it, I'd really appreciate it. Question, I've been seeing others post about Disney Cruise Line starting back in the rooms looking spacious. Any plans to go? Yeah, I wouldn't mind going on the Dream. I mean, I'm trying to also just kind of be a little bit conservative because I'm by myself. They don't have a solo option. Disney's expensive, so I'm not in a super rush. I'd probably wait a little while so I can go with my son and we both can enjoy the full experience without, you know, restrictions. 3 weeks of Silver Seas, Moon, Greek Islands, 10 days. Very excited. Nice. Yeah, I bet you are excited. But yeah, so this cruise is it's from $300, so it's probably going to be a couple $100, but still, that's not a bad deal from what I'm seeing for Bahamas or for MSC. Do lots of food reviews on the Meraviglia. So many people bash their food. Okay, I will. Definitely. I mean, that's something that I saw a lot of people were asking about. A lot of people wanted more food reviews for my reviews whenever I was on board the ship. So I'll definitely be jumping on that a little bit more. Disney Cruise isn't worth the premium price. I agree. It's expensive. I mean, I'm sure it's worth it, right? You get what you pay for. Disney, I've heard, their cruises are immaculate. I want to go on a Disney Wish. Looks so grand, I bet. Is the food better on Carnival or NCL? Well, considering you're a little spoiled on the Mardi Gras, they had a bunch of dining options. You know, I would say NCL food is great, right? But Carnival has more variety. But that's just me being biased because you're talking about the NCL Escape, which is still a large ship, versus Carnival's top tier ship. So Royal only for us. So for the people that are loyal to a cruise line, you would never even consider another cruise line. Am I right on that? Why? Like, you wouldn't try an MSC, a Carnival, NCL. You Royal all day long. You're just going to Royal it up. Gotcha. Okay. I love Disney Dream, hoping to do the fantasy and the Wish next. Nice. I got a friends on the Magic over in the UK. By the way, you're very well spoken, articulate. I like your vids. I'll stop it. Keeping it real. I love your acrobatics. So thank you. I'm blushing right now, but I'm black, so you can't see it. Let's see. Disney is expensive because they have no casinos to balance the cost. Good point. It's a good point. Carnival actually has the best free stuff for food. Yeah, I think you get a good bang for your buck. I know Royal overall, right? You can get a bit of everything. So there are people that are just loyal to Royal. But Carnival buffet is really limited and weak. I would agree. Their buffet is it's not the greatest. Open to any cruise line. That's what I'm talking about. NCL is good and excellent. Royal rules. I can understand. I get the appeal. Royal has their mega ships are immaculate. There's a lot of stuff to do. You can't get bored. I get it. So guys, I'm gonna get out of here in like 5 more minutes. By the way, I gotta let you know, so if you guys haven't already, on Wednesday, I am going to do a raffle giving away these guys right here. So this is the official Carnival Mardi Gras inaugural book and their official lanyard. You can't get these really anywhere else, at least to my knowledge. I don't know. Like I said, somebody might be selling these on eBay. But I'm doing a giveaway for my Ship Life cruise. So the people that are in my membership program, you can get in for as low as $5 a month. And then I'll be doing this. And then down the road, I am talking to our travel partner. I'm doing something like maybe like cruise bucks or like cruise ship giveaway, cruise giveaways as well down the road. So, but that will be exclusively for the people that are like the loyal members to the channel and the ones that are in the membership program. So just keep in mind, guys, if you want to join that group, if you're on a desktop or a laptop, you can just hit that join button if you go to my channel. So shameless plug there, but I'm just letting you guys know I'll be doing giveaways, but typically when I do the giveaways for now, for the time being, while my channel is growing, it's going to be for the people that are actually, you know, financially like financing my channel, you know, if that makes sense. And to me, it's only fair. So, and these are also the people that have probably been with my channel for the longest as well. Let's see. Hey, Sam, I do very much apologize for what I said in the other stream. I wrote a story about it. What'd you say? You said something mean? Don't hurt my feelings. All right. Give me a second. Can you guys hear me now? I got my other microphone somewhere. I just don't feel like going and like looking for it. Can you guys hear me now? Give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Sorry about that. I think I grabbed the wrong mic. I charged one and then I think I grabbed the wrong one. But sorry about that. So let's see, what were we talking about? Oh, the group. So if you join the membership, there's other benefits that I'm gonna have in there included. But what I'm planning on doing with my group page, you get early access to my videos. So like my bigger videos for the most part, not so much the news, but usually when I do the bigger videos that a lot of people, let's say maybe you didn't expect or whatnot, I usually give you early access to that up to a couple hours. You get priority in the comment section. So anytime you put a comment, I will guarantee respond to you. And I'm doing things later down the road, like exclusive, of course, raffle giveaways, and I'll be doing just other things, other benefits that maybe the average Joe wouldn't get, the people that regularly watch my channel. So I'm just trying to kind of feel it out. My channel's still kind of growing, and little by little, I'm going to see what people want. But the point is, for those that are actually in those tier groups, you would get more benefits than the average people that are just watching. So but I do have if you go to the link, you'll see I have a video talking about what you get. I do have a tier list as well, so you can see that too. I said something about the Carnival Splendor. Oh yeah, I remember now. Okay, it's okay. I forgive you. It's not a big deal. It's cool. I still don't hear you. Do you hear me? No? Maybe meet and greet. Yeah, whenever I go on a cruise, I am working on a group cruise as well. Can you guys not hear me? Guys, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I'd appreciate it. Somebody said they still can't hear me. Have you looked at how cheap your second cruise might be using the very fun person club prices? Yeah, it would be very cheap, very cheap. We can hear you. Okay, good, good. Yeah, I mean, of course, it makes sense to. I understand why a lot of people decide to stick with one cruise line because you get a lot of benefits, right? You get discounts, you get crazy towel animals and food and perks and whatever. Yeah, it makes sense. Drink packages, discounts, and it makes sense. Did I win, Jay? Heard you say weds. What do you mean? If you can't hear, refresh the page. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Now I lost sound. Ah, that's weird. I was on the ship. I was on the ship with you. I was the one that yelled from the elevator when you were on the stairs. Oh, that was you. How's it going? How you doing? See, before you go, Jay, how do you? I already. Oh, did you not hear me? I was gonna say Castaway K. I don't think there's a. It doesn't matter. Key K. It doesn't matter how you pronounce it. Samara, yes, group cruise. Yeah, I'm working on that now with my travel agent partner, guys. I'll have a group cruise announced within the coming weeks. It'll be sometime next year. I'll let you know. Question: how do you become a Patreon? If you go to my site from a computer, so a MacBook like, or a laptop or a desktop, if you go to like the front page of my channel, it should have a little button, blue and black button that says join. And then you go there and then you can see what the tier list and what you get for it and whatnot. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for tuning into the live stream. As if you could on your way out, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it just on your way out. And I got a video coming out tomorrow, so just make sure you guys stay tuned for that. It will be on the Mardi Gras, so I'm gonna do just talk about the things that a lot of people hated on board the ship. So it won't be just personally watch what I hated, right? I'm gonna get a lot of flack for it either way, but I have like a list of like I think it's like 12 or 13 things that people were saying they didn't like about the Carnival Mardi Gras. So I'm gonna do that. Am I on Instagram? Yeah, it's J the Nomad underscore. You'll find me. Your son needs to be taken on boat. My son has been to Disney. He's been to Universal Studios. He's been to Busch Gardens. He ain't worried about boat. Trust me. That ravishing like button. I like it. I like it. Was fun as usual. Have a great. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, hit that like button, guys, on your way out. Let's get to 350. We got two more people. We need two more before we get out of here. Two more likes. I know we can do it. Button on the door to the exit outside. I like that. I like that. Legoland. Yeah, he's been to Legoland too. I wasn't really impressed with Legoland. Bolt was okay. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Look out for my video tomorrow, and I promise I'll do my best to make it good. Take care, guys.